Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the Soulful Sound Part 1. Now, Part 2, are you ready?
There you go.
Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear?
Got one. Hey everyone, Dan Fabiano here from Connor's Fishing. About to bring you my September Mystery Tackle Box Slam Challenge. So we're gonna load up the boat here. I only got 4 rods today too, just the 4 baits and the 4 setups that come in the box. We'll go through the box, how I'm gonna set them up, how I'm gonna fish them, and then we're gonna get going and see if we can get four little guys or 4 hogs in the boat. And I know you can see that it's kind of windy in the background and everything. There's a storm front coming through, so I'm probably gonna get trapped in some really bad rain for a little bit, but it should clear up and kind of get sunny again like this. So we'll see how the weather goes, and we'll make some magic happen hopefully. All right, let's do this. All right, so off the bat, here we got the mystery tackle box, and it's the September one. I've already gone through it because I wanted to just pre-rig my 4 rods, so it's 4 baits, so I got 4 rods out today. And then what's going to be coming in your box is the tilapia lipless rattle bait from Live Target, and that is right here on this. Oh, a little snagged up right here. It, you know, has a really nice finish and presentation. It sounds like it's got a couple BBs in it, so it puts out probably a lot of noise and vibration. Hopefully we can get something on this. It looks like the natural brim of this lake, you know, sunfish, bluegill. Normally not a full white belly, but this should work. This should pull something out of this lake. That retails for $13.99. That's a pretty good price. That's your usual markup. They came in this box. Next we got the River to Sea bottom Walker shad. They gave me actually all 5 in this 5-pack. It says 4 out of 5. I'm not good with swim baits at all, so I don't know how well I'm going to be doing with these, and also the conditions. If it keeps sunny, I know that the storm's coming, but if it keeps sunny a little bit later, I might be able to pull something out with these later on in the day. Next, you got the Phoenix 4-inch Mighty tube. Phoenix was in the last box. I caught a fish on their stuff. I actually have 2 Phoenix rods out here today, so I like Phoenix, but their baits seem a little bit weak sometimes. Those last baits in the August box were really thin, and you know, after you threaded them on a hook once or twice, they were already pretty much done, or one nibble of a panfish and it was already beaten up pretty bad. So I've already rigged up a couple different tubes, and I'm going to try those out today. And then the last setup is the 5-inch hula shad from V&M Baits with the Mustad 4-aught hook. And so we'll be rigging both of these up, which I did on my Pinnacle setup, and we'll probably get something on this. I'll swim it top water, or I'll swim it really shallow and kind of jerk it around docks. We'll see what happens. So let's get going. Let's do this.
Got my mojo too. I'm gonna mess with you. What? Are you ready?
I know this isn't a jerk bait, but I'm gonna. Yep, see? I was just about to say, this isn't a jerk bait, but I'm going to treat it as such, and look what came out of it. Just changed the cadence a little bit and popped one. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Not big, but there you go. Live Target, tilapia. So we're gonna be done with the little crank guy, and then move on to something else. See what happens. Awesome. Got one. There we are. There's your bass, and the VMM tube, and the Mustad hook. Guy nailed it. I mean, a little guy again, but saw him come out from underneath the dock and just slam it. I was just kind of swimming it shallow. Cool. 2 of 4 done. Very nice. So as you can see, the sun started poking out, so getting quite hot in my hoodie and rain gear right now, so I'm gonna start getting out of this stuff, get a little bit more comfortable, and then we got 2 left to get. It's been really slow on those river to sea minnows, bottom knockers, and also the tubes. They're just so small and it's so grassy in this lake that it's just been hard to pop something up on those 2 baits, but I'm gonna keep going at it. Different conditions right now, slight wind on the top of the water, really sunny out, no cloud cover right now, it all pushed through, so let's try to get these. All right, let's do this. There we go. They were all being a bunch of little punks under here. I wrapped one around that post and lost it. It was actually probably a pretty decent fish. These guys were just nibbling the bottom of the skirt. But there you go. Fishy. Nothing big of size again. Little 9-10 inch bass. But on the Phoenix tube. There you go. There we go. Set the hook on you, man. There you go. There you go, river to sea shad. This guy just murked it. You could see he just swallowed the crap out of it. I didn't have my headgear on, but I think the windshield cam got it. But yep, there you go. That's all 4 on all 4 baits. Pretty pumped about this one. So yeah, I gotta. This guy swallowed this minnow, so I gotta save his life real quick. So today, September 25th, I completed the September Mystery Tackle Box Slam Challenge once again. So it was a really fun time. I have to say that out of the 4 baits that I could use, or lure options that I could use, my favorite, or the only one I would probably go back and use the most, would be the V&M hula tube. It's something different and new that I haven't seen before. I like that it was a subsurface bait and that it kind of sunk just about 6 to 8 inches below the surface, and you can walk the dog back just below the surface, or you can swim it back, or you can let it fall, and has a really slow rate of fall. So I thought that was really cool. My second option would be the Live Target lipless crank. That thing was really cool. It had a lot of vibration in the water. It has a good rattle. There's a lot of rattlers inside of it, actually. I didn't care too much for the river to sea shads. Probably won't be throwing those ever again. That's not kind of my style. And the Phoenix tube, I wouldn't go out and buy these tubes, but I mean, it catches just some fish, but they just get beat up really quickly, and it'd be cool if they had some bigger sizes and maybe made the heads of the tubes solid so they lasted a little bit longer, or made the skirts not as fine so they don't rip off as quickly. But these are just some small recommendations or considerations on their products. But anywho, they were all good products. I enjoyed using them, and I can't wait to do October's box challenge, since Minnesota will be freezing up pretty soon here. I think we're getting an early winter as well. So everyone take care, subscribe to my channel, Con Artist Fishing, and be on the lookout for a whole catalog of products coming from Con Artist around the spring of 2015. All right.